Whispering Pines. The name alone should have been a warning. Locals spoke of it in hushed tones, with superstitious glances and half-told tales. But for Lena, Raj, Emily, and Marcus, it was just a cool place to spend a weekend off-grid. The sky was overcast as they reached the tree line. The air was damp, thick, and strangely still. No birdsong, no wind, only silence. They didn't notice the way the trees leaned in, ever so slightly, as if listening. As they set up camp, a sound broke the silence, a dry crack of twigs. They turned and saw an old man standing just beyond the tree line. Dirty flannel shirt, boots caked in mud, eyes wild and bloodshot. "They whisper when it's dark," he rasped. "They call you by name, but it's not your name they want." Raj stepped forward, annoyed. "Old man, we're fine. We're not scared of bedtime stories." The man stared for a moment longer, then slowly turned and walked into the trees. No sound, just vanished. That night, they sat around the campfire, roasting marshmallows and laughing off the warning. But as the fire died down, a strange wind picked up. Except it wasn't wind. It was softer, rhythmic, whispers. At first, they blamed each other, but soon they realized it wasn't coming from one direction. It was all around them. "Do you guys hear that?" Marcus asked, his voice shaky. "It's saying something," Lena whispered. "Wait, that sounded like my name." Then the whisper changed. It grew deeper, wet, like breath through damp soil. "Marcus." Only Marcus heard it clearly. He stood up, drawn by something unseen. The others shouted, tried to stop him, but he was already walking into the trees. Minutes passed, then hours. They searched with flashlights and voices cracking from shouting. Eventually, they found it. Marcus's flashlight, cracked in two, lying at the base of a massive pine. But that's not what made them scream. Sticky, black sap coated the tree's trunk. It pulsed, and in its oozing surface, they saw a face. His face, mouth open in a silent scream, frozen in the bark. Then it blinked. Panic, fear. They tried to run, but the trail was gone. The forest was shifting. Trees they passed moments ago now stood in different places. The compass spun wildly. Emily cried. Raj yelled. Lena whispered prayers. Then the whispers came back. But now, they were inside their heads. "Come closer. Stay forever. Feed the roots." Emily suddenly froze. Her eyes glazed over. She turned, expressionless, and walked into the woods without a sound. They followed her. What they saw made them stop cold. Emily stood before a massive tree with dozens of human faces in its bark, some twisted in agony, others grinning. She began to whisper to it, and the tree whispered back. Raj screamed and yanked Emily away, but she crumbled in his arms like dry leaves. Her skin was bark, her veins, roots. The tree screeched, not like a voice, but like every branch in the forest snapped at once. The sound was inside their bones. The ground cracked. Roots shot out, wrapping around Raj's legs. They dragged him screaming into the soil, leaving only a torn shoe behind. Lena ran. Lena didn't stop running until the sky turned gray. At the forest's edge, the trees finally loosened their grip. She collapsed on the dirt road, gasping, sobbing, eyes wide with madness. She was the only one left. But even then, beyond the treetops, deep in the forest, she heard them. Not whispers. Laughter. 1 month later, Lena hasn't spoken a word. She stares out her bedroom window every night, eyes fixed on the distant tree line. She hasn't returned to school. She doesn't eat much. She only listens, because every night, she hears the whisper again. Lena, it's time to come back. And one night, the window is open. The whisper is louder, closer. The camera pans to Lena's empty bed, then to the trees, then They smile.